Oh, oh man, I don't like the overdub.
I don't either. 2, 3.
Usually when, oh man, it's still there, huh?
It is still there.
Whoa.
3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Yeah, dude, you guys. All right, you're tuned into the Crack Shack, dude.
Yeah, with the crackhead in the third
Yo,
row.
yeah, this is the Crack Shack, dude. What is this? Like the third episode, but
I don't
fucking
know.
the two first ones haven't been released yet, so
Who knows?
this is officially the first one.
Okay, I guess. Are we gonna release this one actually?
Who are you?
I'm an alien from outer space that must never be named.
I can. Oh shit, dude! Homeboy passed me a dab. Will you hold the mic?
Yeah, bro.
That's what we're talking about. This is the Crack Shack.
He needs a carb cap too.
This is the Crackson himself, dude. Fuck, dude. He's done me good, man. He's a good man.
Good man, good man, good man.
He's a jolly good man.
Oh, don't burn the jacket. There we go. Whoosh.
Oh God, dude. A dab like that definitely would have killed my father.
Hold it what?
No, I'm not kidding, bro. I don't understand.
Of course it is. Oh my god,
He
with
gets
the
like
chocolate, bro?
asphyxiated from it. I don't understand.
No, snickerdoodle.
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
what's going on with that man's
As long as
lungs.
it wasn't chocolate, bro. Whose mind?
Andrew May, my
Oh.
father.
Yeah, he's a little, I don't know.
Who would have thought that?
Dude, I don't know how. Yeah,
love
I've never
him,
seen
though.
anyone like come close to dying from a dab.
Bro,
I'm like,
that was
dude, Andrew,
scary.
you're gonna be the first person to die from marijuana. Please don't.
Like, I thought he actually passed out on us, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was talking to Randy about that. I was like, dude, we were both like, damn, man.
Yo, we need a hot tub.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You guys came up with
Need
the idea
a hot tub.
Uh,
Would you concur?
yeah, dude, we were just skinny dipping in the hot tub, weren't we?
We need our own.
We didn't have bathing suits on, right?
Nope, none.
Oh. Absolutely amazing.
This is great.
It was great. Steamy
Steamy.
and warm. And then like stepping outside to smoke a cigarette real quick.
Yeah, it was like, ooh, it's fucking cold.
Ooh, yeah, I feel like everyone does that, dude, when they're a kid. And go in the hot tub. And then run and jump into the cold pool.
Dude, yeah, definitely.
What?
Dude,
really healthy for you.
It's yeah, that's what
Resets
your immune system.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Any like, dude, anything like that, anything that's like
hot to
adapt,
cold
makes
really
you
quick,
adapt like quickly, dude. Because you're not really meant to. What body in motion stays in motion, they say.
Yeah. We're sharks.
Hey,
Um,
hey, yo!
Polly,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the
Got
Crack
into
Shack.
the
Dude.
trash.
We got Polo, the face fucking dog, dude.
Yeah, Polo likes
and
to
he's
face fuck,
fucking
and he
digging
also
through the trash.
he
This
likes to dig
motherfucker-
through the trash trying to find foils to eat.
This dog eats crack, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he does.
Yes. I went
That's
on
why he
vacation,
grabbed
dude.
the Pop-Tart because he thought it was foils, bro.
I went on vacation.
Jesus.
You think I'm playing?
No, I know.
She's not. No.
Oil, right?
This boy, he's the face fucking dog too.
I
That's a
hope-
different story. I don't even want to think about that one.
Yo, that dog is a weird dog.
I don't know how quickly we want to roll our audience right into the fucking depths of the crack
Yeah,
and the
right.
shack.
I don't know.
But the
They
face
might not
fucking
need
dog,
to-
he's something else, dude. He
He's
eats
great,
crack.
though. We
He
love
eats
him,
crack
Mr.
out of the.
Polo. Mr. Polo.
He fucks his face.
But
But we love him. He's a cutie.
He's a big white dog.
He's not that big. Dude, I'm saying like well, fuck, what are those dogs, bro?
Great Pyrenees?
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah.
I've also
Well, they got that word mountain in there too, right? Great Pyrenees mountain dog.
Yeah.
Mountain dog. They don't, dude, they got a lot of health problems. They don't live very long.
So medium treat.
Not all of
It's
them.
kind of similar to a Great Dane. Well, no, dude, most of them, dude, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're big and fuzzy, dude. They look like a goddamn polar bear, dude. I don't know. That's not.
What kind of noise is that
That's
supposed
not
to be?
a polar bear
Polar
noise.
bears don't make that noise. When polar
I
bears are
don't
mad, they make
think
the like. I can't make it either. The like grizzly bear noise.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Grrrr.
Yo. we got our intro. Is that the intro? That should be the intro. Welcome to the Crack Shack, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo. We're talking about bears today. What's your coolest bear story?
Dude, I actually have like one bear story. I was up in Wisconsin, Northwoods, so just a little bit shy of the North Michigan, Wisconsin border. And so I'm like fucking longboarding through like by my family's cottage, dude. Like just along the path, dude. Like longboarding. I come around this corner, dude, and fucking there's just a fucking like little like teenage black bear just like standing in the middle of the road.
That's sick.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, I don't remember how old I was, but obviously just my first encounter with a bear, maybe my only one. I can't really remember. But I come around the corner and I'm just like staring at this bear, and I'm like, in my mind at the time, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, there's a bear. I'm like, is that real? I'm like, what? What do I do? And then I'm just like staring at it. I'm just like staring at it, like, what?
Yeah,
and then it run off. It like looked me in the eyes and it was like, nope. And it ran
Bye.
off, dude, because I didn't know. And then I learned later, fucking black bears are super timid.
Yeah.
Super timid, dude. Like you come across a grizzly bear though, or like a brown bear, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with him, dude. Don't fuck with him. But black bear, dude.
You
might be able to wrestle one of those motherfuckers, to be honest, dude.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, dude. To be honest.
I was camping one time, and I was in my hammock. And I was just like sleeping. I was tripping balls, mind you. I'd like, you know, like, yeah.
Oh, man.
I usually trip shrooms in the woods.
I want to take shrooms now.
So I was just like hanging out in my hammock, and I was tripping, and I was about to fall asleep. But I was just like sitting there hearing this rustling in the woods, and I'm like, that's a loud rustling. I'm like, man, I really gotta pee. And so I like got out of my hammock. Mind you, it's fucking cold as shit outside. So I'm like hyping myself trying to get out of this hammock. I'm like in this like 0-degree sleeping bag trying to will myself to get out of it to go pee. And I keep hearing this like.
Oh no, hell no, dude. I'm
like, fuck, what is that noise,
I'm saying I'm going inside,
bro?
but I'm already inside the tent.
And I'm like, what am I gonna do? And so I was like, I still gotta pee really bad. So I got out of my hammock and I went pee, and then I got back in the hammock like really hurriedly.
Pause.
And I had my, you know that lantern you have, the LED one? I had one like that, and I had it hanging from my hammock. And I was like laying there, and all of a sudden out of the fucking corner of my eye, I see a family of bears just like, and they were brown bears passing by my fucking campsite, and I'm just sitting there like, oh shit, and they go and like drink water out of the stream that I'm right next to, and I'm like, please don't bother me.
Did you guys put your food up and everything?
Dude, yeah, I always have my food up. I always have my food up.
Bears are kind of smart, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. But they didn't bother me because I was just like, please don't bother me. I was just like, because I was quiet in my tent, you know, I just didn't make any move. I just had my light on and I didn't move. I just sat there, and they just fucking went off, and I was like, just the whole time I was praying, please don't bother me.
Good looks on you, dude. At least you didn't like fucking go off and like grab your phone and try to take pictures of them or like go give them a hug or something.
Well, it's like hella dead at night.
Super dumbass white person, like.
Like a hippie ass.
Yeah, dude. Like someone like from they'd be like, oh my god, it looks so cute, dude. Look, give him a hug. Like, no, probably like you know that scene from Elf, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Where he's like, oh, it's like comes across a raccoon. He's like, oh, let me give you a hug. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck.
Fucking raccoon.
Do you know that scene from that
I had
movie?
a raccoon as a pet one time.
You had a pet raccoon? Dude, that's lit. I'm not gonna lie, but dude, kind of dangerous at the same time. Very dangerous.
It wasn't
dude.
really my pet.
They can't cure rabies.
It was my friend's
I mean, like, if you get rabies, bro,
it was my friend's pet. It wasn't my pet. Let me take that back. But I hung out with it a lot, and so it's basically mine.
Dude, that's cool. I'd like a pet raccoon. They're fucking cool. They look like little burglars.
It died.
They look like little.
The only reason we took it in is because it was gonna die.
Man.
Because someone ran over it. And
is that even like legal? Is there like laws?
We tried to bring it back to health, and it didn't go back to health. What is the
legality of owning a fucking?
I don't know. We were just trying to bring it back to health. We just didn't want it to die.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. We
just didn't want it to die.
Most of your animals, most of your dogs got. I mean, dogs like, dude, like if someone wants to bring their dog a doggy daycare, they have to have their rabies vaccine and this and that. I mean, and that's like fuck. I mean, dude, if you want to take your kid to school, for example, I'm just saying here, folks.
Which is stupid. I'm sorry. I think vaccines are stupid. Well, they're stupid.
I don't know the last time someone died of polio, but.
Doobie doobie doobie.
It's illegal to possess wild animals in Washington.
Wild? Well, dude, what the fuck is a wild?
I don't know. Look up Georgia.
I can't possess Polo. Polo is a wild fucking animal, dude. That dog, look, he's definitely wild, dude. That's why I say I don't own that nigga. Every time he run off, dude, I'm like, nigga, he putting his life in his own hands. If he get hit by a car, that's because he's a dumb fuck. But at the same time, Polo, I love you. Every time I get him back, I'm like, boy, love you. Nice good. Can I give you a kiss?
Yeah, see, there's a little.
Just Polo, the face fucking dog, bro.
Well.
He's like a white German Shepherd. I'm sure we'll maybe put a picture up of him if this friggin' podcast ever makes it to the fucking
Well, see,
public.
if I caught it, I would just say,
public's
I'd be
ear,
like, whatever.
eye.
You were bowling how you could date
Hello. I guess.
You brought yourself to Naked Spur.
You are tuned into the Crack Shack, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
It's real.
Bears.
It's really fucking cold. That's what I'm saying.
Does Trey have a bear story?
I have a bear.
Dude, let's get him up on the mic, ladies
Trey,
and gentlemen.
come get up on the
we
mic
got
and tell your bear story.
we got Kevin Trey, Trevin,
Can I have some of your
Malevolent.
bear,
I've had a bear.
Divinity.
I've never seen a
Fuck,
bear
what am I saying? Come up here, dog. We can't hear you, dude. You gotta get closer to the mic. Yeah, here. Get the headphones on here.
May I have some of that
I'll hold it for you.
Where's your Gatorade?
I'll hold it for you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I had a bear dream. I remember I was
You
riding
never
on a
need to
polar bear. Look, it's like a super huge ass fucking polar bear, and I was riding on it. And like,
Is this a real thing?
yeah, this is a real ass dream I had, bro.
That's a dream, bro.
And I
It
was
didn't happen in
riding
real
on
life.
this-
I was like, dude, you seen? I was like, yeah. I was like, that.
I
It's a
thought
real.
you meant
Well, I
real.
mean, that's valid, bro. Dude, dreams
valid.
are. It was a lucid dream, bro. Like, were you controlling your
Yeah, I
dreams?
was literally in
From the
control.
dream.
Yeah,
It was
no,
dream-
that's valid.
And it was
bro.
vivid as fuck, and like I like could see everything.
Yeah,
like,
he's
color and
dream walking,
everything.
dog. That's what that was
Yeah,
called.
I fucking remember
That's
being on
real.
this polar bear, and it was like super fucking
Bro.
huge. And I remember having like some kind of like crazy
You
armor,
dick, dude.
like fucking fit on me. And
No, that's that
everything
movie,
around
yeah.
us. I know everybody thinks that. I swear to God, bro. Every time I tell this,
He's
bro,
like,
they
no,
bring that
dude.
up. They bring it up.
They
This
stole
is
your
some real
dreams, bro.
shit.
They made it into a
I
movie,
literally had a
dog.
dream like this, bro. Everywhere around me was
That's
like
some
fucking like
conspiracy shit,
the
bro.
Arctic and
I'm gonna get
shit,
the
you
Crack
know,
Shack
like
podcast
fucking
shut
all
down.
ice and everything. And I was riding this bear, and this bear fucking climbs up this like cliff
Don't say
fucking
that.
ice thing wall, and we get to the top, and I fucking jump off this fucking bear or polar bear or whatever the fuck it is, white and big and fucking scary looking. And there's a big ass fucking black wolf up on the top, bro. And I hop off this fucking polar bear, and the wolf comes up to me, and I kind of like looked down. I looked down from it for like because I felt like I felt like I was like in like a position of power or something, but I was
This
like
shit's
being
sick, bro.
respectful
It's like
to
the
the
Witch
big
in the
ass wolf,
Wardrobe.
bro. This wolf is huge, bro. It's black, bro. It's huge as fuck.
Oh.
And I remember it fucking like
Like the ones
it
on the
licked my
highway.
arm, bro. Like it licked my fucking whole ass arm, and then like a big old fucking metal like emblem or whatever, a badge or something like that showed up on my arm, like for honor and shit. Like it was crazy as fuck. Like it appeared like.
Oh,
on my,
I always like those
Dude,
tattoos.
I
You
was
know
like,
those like tribal
whoa.
tattoos. They always fuck like. Dude, you ever play Far? What was that game? Fucking Far Cry. Yeah.
Primal's sick.
Dude, well the one where
Far
you
Cry
like
Primal's
like where
dope.
you as you go through the game you get like different tattoos and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude. That shit's sick. Bro, that's a fucking crazy ass dream, bro. I love lucid dreams, bro.
He was so real. too.
Dude, that's what you want to talk about that one next.
Yeah.
You still got your ears on?
Yeah, dude.
She's still tuned in here. We got the crackhead in the third row. She's still tuned in. We got Serenity. That's Serenity, my love. What's the number one rule? All right, anyways.
What is it?
Serenity is mine, ladies and gentlemen. That's the number one rule. This is for
What's
the
the other
audience,
clause?
dude. If you ever make it,
Wait. What's the other clause of rule number 1?
I think it's vice versa in
Exactly, Jackson. It's mine.
Wayne's World. Okay, dude. Lucid dreams. Go. Serenity.
My lucid dreams. Shit. I had this one where it's basically where the animals smoking weed kind of dream, where that like the sticker idea came from. Was a lucid dream.
Dude,
I
I,
was,
swear,
like,
dude.
in
Dr.
this-
Doodle shit real.
I was literally in this dream talking to all these fucking different animals, and they were just sitting there, just like each animal had like a different pipe, a different smoking device, and they were just all just sitting there smoking weed, talking to me. I talked to a cow.
Were they all smoking
and a
weed, dude? Or
lizard.
some of them smoking bubbles? Or I'm just kidding.
No, all of them
Some
were
of them
smoking.
smoking crack, dude. They're like,
No, all of them were smoking weed. There was
or
all
like
just like
cigarettes.
there was like cannabis flowers like everywhere in
Or vaping.
in the room. Like there was just all kind of crazy. It was all about cannabis. Like the whole lucid dream was about cannabis and animals. It was just like this is what you should focus your
Can I
life on.
segue just for a quick second? Dude, my homie Pat, you know Pat, dude. Fucking, we gotta get Pat in the crack shacks too sometime. Yo, can we use your lighter tray? Fucking, he was telling me about this dream he had where he was like, dude, everyone was just fucking out and they were all tweaking, like blowing bubbles. Like he's like talking about like blowing bubble pipes. I'm like,
I lost the lighter.
for a second, dog, for a second, this dream with the animals slightly reminded me of fucking Pat's fucking vision he had. I was like, nigga, what? When he was telling me about it, I was like, you sound so smoked. It was funny shit. Hey, we are throwing lighters, people, ladies and gentlemen. We're losing them in the crack shack. Dude, there's one right by Trey, dude, right by his.
It's right there by the
dude, by your left hand.
Straight
Dude, right by your left hand, right by your hand.
leg,
Yo, right there though.
by the leg of the table.
Polo's like, y'all niggas making me stress, bro.
Hello.
Dude, so,
But yeah, so
there's all
okay.
these animals smoking.
So I was just like walking. It was like this like almost like a church kind of building with like stained glass, and it was like the stained glass had like this different like Shiva. You know how Shiva is the god of cannabis, and it had like all these different like characters like Ganesh and all these different gods like smoking weed in these like halls of fucking the church or whatever I was in. I don't know what the fuck it was, but like the halls had like stained glass paintings of like all these different gods smoking cannabis. And then I was like walking through it with these animals just like hanging out, smoking weed, and I was just like talking to him about just like what I should do with my life. And it was all just like about taking care of different animals, helping out different animals. It was like a, I don't know, it was really fucking
Dude, wait,
cool.
did you have that like after like taking shroom? Did you have that dream like after?
No, this was just
It's
a
like-
true like lucid dream of like I sat back and said I want my dream. Like I had a friend, like I told you I was friends with a dream walker. So my
Right.
friend who was a dream walker helped me do a lucid dream. In my lucid dream, my intention was to find out what I wanted to do with my life.
Yeah.
And it was all about just like figuring out like research on cannabis, because I could tell you so much about cannabis. Like if I really wanted to get into the depths of it, like it's ridiculous how much information
maybe
I know
we'll
about
have
it.
to have a freaking the Crack Shack podcast special edition, freaking marijuana.
But
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen.
because
You're
and then
tuned
I know,
into the
and
Crack
that's why I
Shack.
know so much information just like about random animals. Because me and Chelsea, bro, when I worked at Ingles, I used to do this thing every day, and I want to start doing it again. But what I would do is I would learn an animal a day. So I would just
Dude,
pick
we
like
have
a
that
random
book over
animal.
there too, dude. Wild
yeah,
animals,
so I would
dude.
pick an animal a
We could
day,
do
and I would just
Wild
like write
Animals
down
Crack
small
Shack
facts.
special edition.
Yeah, I would just do like small facts about an animal. So we could go pick out an animal right now and just be like, oh, this is the animal, and they do this, this, and this, and this. Yeah.
Dude.
What made your weed dream lucid?
Well, you were like fucking like as
I
you were
was,
walking
I could
around
feel
like
myself I knew,
you're like
I
I want to
see
go
the-
look
okay.
at this. I want to
And
look at the
mind you,
freaking.
and mind you, when I started this lucid dream,
I could tell you about.
I
the
was
details,
I
probably.
woke
It's
up
probably
in
pretty
this.
decently.
I woke up in
Can I
this.
drag that with you?
Yeah, of course. I woke up in this church, got up from the position, saw myself still laying down, stood up, saw, like I said, I am tripping on my words.
Tongue
I
tie.
basically stood up from this, in this lucid dream, looked at myself still sleeping, was conscious that I was actually like
You're like, oh, this is a
sleeping
dream.
in
Like
a
you're
dream.
like,
I knew
oh,
I was
I
in a
know
dream.
I'm dreaming.
And plus, I have a dream token, a totem in my dreams.
Yeah.
Where if I see my totem,
That movie
I know
Inception,
that, I know
people.
that it's, you know, I know that I'm
Ladies
in
and
a dream.
gentlemen.
So you have to have some type of totem. So I knew I was in a
Leonardo
dream as soon as
DiCaprio.
I saw that. So I walked in this dream, saw myself still sleeping, and then saw my totem and was like, okay, I'm in a dream right now. What am I trying to learn? And that's how you know it's a lucid dream.
Bro, I had this weird, I don't know. I find, dude, okay, if you want to have lucid dreams or just like very strange dreams, dude, the fucking recipe for that one is if you're a stoner, quit smoking weed just for a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, and if you're like smoking cigarettes, dude, go on the nicotine patch, bro. Make sure to leave your nicotine patch or put it on right before you go to sleep, dude, and take melatonin too. You'll have the strangest fucking dreams ever, dude. Like that's how I had this lucid
Yo,
dream.
I used to have
was like,
dreams about
dude, I
Scooby-Doo
knew I
all the
was like, I
time.
knew I was dreaming, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm in my dream right now, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm like, dude, what
Yeah,
if?
dude.
I'm like, what if I'm like that bitch from like, what is that fucking goddamn? The Incredibles, is that it? With the the family and they got all the superpowers.
Yeah, it's
The
incredible.
stretchy
Yes.
lady arms. I was like, dude, I want stretchy arms. I stretched my arms like thousands
Yeah,
of
dude.
miles, dude. Like I was going around
Yeah.
the globe in like 2 seconds. Like,
So I'm saying I could talk to these animals, like completely have like talk conversations like we're having right now with animals. Like, that's not something you would do, you know, like, and they were teaching me things. They were telling me, like, this
Dude,
is
a lot
what
of
you
people
should
have,
do.
dude, DMT, dude. I mean, DMT.
And I was like,
they say like what dreams, DMT. Yeah, I could see it, bro. DMT. I want to do DMT, ladies and gentlemen.
same.
We need some DMT up in the crack shack, ladies and gentlemen.
I normally recognize that I'm dreaming when I see numbers or words, and I recognize that thing or recognize incongruencies in what the dream is going in versus what reality or life.
Similar to like the Mandela effect or something, where
Yeah.
it's like you swear it's this way, but it's like actually it's like
Right.
never
Yeah,
been that
dude.
way or some shit like that. But like just weird occurrences where you really look at something and you're like, wait a sec.
Once
Trey.
I recognize
Trey, you want this?
that it's a dream, I typically have pretty much full control, and typically I go toward product design or toward
Is
working
it
out,
Doughboys like
things
DOYZ
or
or
letting
DOI?
the dream
Dude,
play
I
out.
spelled Doughboys
Oh,
DOUGH.
I also like to see
BOIZ.
what the
What?
extremes are
Doughboy?
for what.
We're gonna take a break at the crack shack, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have another special guest coming up. You'll have to stick around. We're gonna take a quick intermission.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
and entry. You are now tuned into the Crack Shack.
Can you hear? I can hear.
I can hear. Can you hear?
Okay, we're sitting here with Brandon Pappas. How would you? I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brandon Pappas. I'm a friend of Jackson Serenities.
We're on the Crack Shack, ladies and gentlemen. We're just
Trace.
Trey's here as well, dude. Trey, would you like to introduce yourself as well too? You haven't really been introduced. He was the gentleman's
What's up, Young Divine? With the time.
Young Divine, bro,
Divine.
with the rap, the 3-6 Doughboys. Centered in the Crack Shack. So we were talking about lucid dreams, Pappas, and I think you had some input, or you were talking about when we were just sharing experiences about lucid dreams, and you were sharing your experience about lucid dreams. Would you like to share some about that? Now that we've got you more settled in, closer to the mic here.
So, as a product designer and as a person who uses 3D design programs, I often would work on those until I'd fall asleep, and I'd dream about such, and I'd be able to use that space when I dream. But not all my dreams would be about such, and as soon as I'd recognize that I'm dreaming,
Right.
I'd switch over to my design scape. So
Right,
that
dude.
I
The dreams try to fucking veer you off, dude. But if you're like, you gotta stay on top of it when you're lucid dreaming, because you'll get like fucking sucked back into the dream,
Yeah.
dude. Which fucking is easily happens, dude. I don't know if you have. I think, dude. Is it up here? Is it back on up there? It's usually up there, dude. I know it's kind of goofy for the ladies and gentlemen off that cannot see what's going on in the studio. We got Brandon's cord for his headphones was goofing up. Hey, my boy's making dope shit. Yeah, we got it popping at the Crack Shack.
Some of the ways that I look to recognize lucid dreaming are by looking for text or writing or anomalies within situations that are happening, things that people within the world that I've created would not normally do, or things that just obviously have no sense of being chronology or
If I may.
yes, please.
Similar to Serenity here. Have you ever seen that movie Inception? Dude, I swear I'll be plugging this movie, dude. They need to pay me. But have you seen that movie?
Download
I'm
it and watch
familiar
it.
with
For
Where it's like where she's got the what did you call it?
the dream token.
It's almost like
Token.
the numbers the numbers that you see or notice when you're in a dream is almost like your token. I don't really have one, to be honest. I just fucking have noticed when I'll be like sleeping and be like, wait, I'm dreaming right now. Like literally, and this has happened. Dude, to be honest, I don't know, dude. To be honest, I'll just like recognize that I'm dreaming or like realize where my body's at. To be honest,
I've done that
to
before.
be, to be honest, I remember one time when I was lucid dreaming, I was in juvie, dude, and like I was driving my dad's, like I was in my dream, like physically in the real world in juvie, but dreaming, and in my dream I was driving my dad's minivan, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm dreaming. Why the fuck am I driving my dad's minivan? So I immediately changed it to a Lamborghini, dude, and I was zooming all around fucking Seattle, dude. On God, dude, this is
I
the
love
coolest
that.
shit ever, dude. I'm like, I don't know exactly like how it clicked that I knew that I was dreaming. I was just like, wait, I'm in juvie. I know I'm in juvie. I'm driving my dad's minivan in my dream, but why am I doing that when I could be doing something way cooler?
A million different
It's like
things.
fucking
Yeah,
weird,
dude.
weird as shit.
I also find that I have most control of my dreams and most memory of my dreams in the mornings.
Yeah, dude, you gotta write, dude. A lot of who's that guy, Stephen King or whatever, dude. Like like
Yeah.
other authors, like they'll fucking keep a notepad like right
Of
by
their
their bed.
dreams,
'Cause-
yeah.
Dude, I remember I had a crazy dream one time that I got born out of a dinosaur egg, dude. Like I was like the first man, bro. That was like when I was a younger kid.
That's crazy.
I thought I was like
that
the
dream.
first man, dude, and I thought like we came from dinosaurs. I thought dinosaurs and humans coexisted. I used to think a lot of funny shit when I was a kid, dude. Like I used to think like the clouds in the sky came from the factory, the paper mill.
The paper, yeah, the factories. I did too when I was a kid. I was like,
Oh, dude, that's like the Lorax or some shit. Man, but that's honestly like a real fucking.
for real, dude, it's
yeah.
sad. Like,
We
we
need to
just be
stop
cutting down our
the
trees
forest,
and shit.
bro.
Stop cutting down our trees.
Mm. Yes,
Motherfuckers.
we believe in
I'm
prosperity.
gonna start being one of those
here at the
fucking
Crack
hippies
Shack.
that goes like and shackles themselves to a tree and just be like, you can't cut down this one.
Dude, but I mean it's a heavy message too, dude. That's a heavy message.
You
Like,
think I'm
it's like the
playing? I'll
Gandhi.
actually
That's like
do
the
it, dude.
Gandhi thing, dude. Or like, have you ever seen that one? I don't even know what the occasion was, but that one picture of that. It's like an Asian guy, and he's like standing in front of the tank, dude, and he's like standing in front of a whole column of
I
tanks.
know what you're talking
Yeah, I don't know what the occurrence was or the historical event was, but how you know that picture too, dude?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking, and it speaks fucking words, dude. It's just one man standing in front of, and he's stopping all these tanks, dude, just by
Yeah.
being like, yo, if you guys want to go this way, you gotta run me over, dude. One of your own
I
people.
can't hear it anymore.
You can't hear. I can hear it.
Oh no, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just turned up
Maybe
a
it
little
was
bit.
just me not being able to hear.
If you run the volume on this, it might pick up. I don't know what I can pick. I haven't picked
It's
up
okay,
more on
it's
here
good.
too. Wow.
This is fine. See, the volume's all the way up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we Gucci.
I'm good. Now I can hear.
Most streams I find I'm able to recognize that I'm dreaming and choose to change such lucid dreaming, but there are several where things become so surreal that it's hard to distinguish reality from the dream. Sometimes it's situations where you want to believe that what's going on is reality, but it's there are a lot of key distinct moments throughout your dream that you should be able to recognize when you are in fact dreaming or not. If you've played video games and fallen asleep and dreamt about them,
For people listening, right?
yes.
If we wanted to get our listeners to experience lucid dreaming for themselves, what advice would we give them, or how would you suggest?
That's actually what I was getting into.
That's what I was interested. I was interested to see if that's where you were going to, because I wanted to see if we had come to a similar conclusion.
The first times that I lucid dreamed as a kid, it was with playing Super Mario 64 with my grandparents. We'd play late, and I'd fall asleep and still think about the game and memorize the maps.
Like
and
you said, like when you falling
recognize the
asleep, like
inaccuracies.
thinking, like you would be thinking about product, and then fall asleep into the
Yeah.
dream realm, and then you can fuck around with developing
With
your products, with
Right.
like fucking
Or you
being
fall asleep
like
reading
Iron
a
Man,
book.
dude, like legit. Dude.
Absolutely.
Dude. Something
You
like
think
when I
about
was in,
what that-
I
what
mean,
else
I've
that
been
book was
locked
trying
up,
to
dude.
teach you,
This
and the
is
more
the crack
information you
shack,
wanna
ladies
learn
and
from the
gentlemen.
book,
This
and,
is Twanks and talking. I've been locked up, and when you're, I forgot what I was saying. Well,
You can also prime your dreams by making sure that as you're falling asleep, you're thinking on what you want to be experienced.
Yeah.
And create a mental model that you can easily slip into, pre-forming most of the characters and world, or the whatever scenario that you're trying to play out.
And to sum this all up, what is it that we're getting at with all that? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying we can get it almost down to one word. It's what I'm thinking. It's something. If you practice this,
Cognitive.
I would say
cognizance.
Well, that I was gonna go creativity, like just be imagination, like that John Lennon's. Oh man,
I fully agree.
Dan, that's a good song, dude. Someone play that. Yo, Trey,
Creativity will
play
give
Imagination
you
by
Wild
John Lennon.
Dreams. But I
You can
think
connect
that
to the speaker. Just keep it low.
if one doesn't recognize that they are in the dream or choose to have control over what's going on, that they're going to have a difficult time
What's that one
directing
quote,
that
dude?
creativity.
Oh, we should pull up that quote too. You know that one where it's like, hold steady to dreams, for if dreams die, something something. You know
I don't know
that?
this
Oh
quote.
man, dude, it's a poem. Do you know that one?
I do know that one.
I can't recite it fucking word for word, to be honest. It's a good one.
I'll be Jamie.
I can't forget, dude, if it's like
My
Edgar
friends
Allan
did.
Poe or some shit like that. It's some famous. What would you call that, dude? Poet? Poet, yeah. Poet.
Indeed.
Indeed. Poetry, dude. Hip hop. Yeah, that's why like hip hop, dude. Really, it's really like the freaking modern day poetry.
Langston
of the street.
Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow.
Yeah. Because if you give up on your dreams, then, dude, I mean, what, you really living, man? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Fuck, dude. Or you just...
Your life is now founded on compromise.
Right, dude.
That's a weak foundation. What house, what structure can you build on a foundation that's built on compromise?
You're supposed to play Imagination by John Lennon.
I mean, there's an ultimate compromise, though, for sure, in relationships, dude. Relationships are fucking... Like, dude, I mean, like, if you know what I mean? Like, true love and stuff, dude. Like, if you really love someone and they're fucking up, like, you still, like, love them at the end of the day, even though if you're mad at them. Like, I hate you, but I love you. And I find that to be, like, true love.
Imagination.
I don't consider that to be compromise.
I don't... Yeah, I mean, that's not really a compromise to me either, dude, to be honest. To be honest, because I think... To be honest, but, dude, fuck, dude, I've been tossed around.
I think it's an
What are you
understanding.
saying, Trey?
It's
I'm going to hop off here for a second. You guys still on? What?
What's the song? Imagination by what?
By John Lennon, dog? He said, Imagination by who? Bro. At least it didn't say by the who. Feel like,
I love you.
a millennial that knows friggin' rock and roll songs.
Get all your babes like a
I
magic
believe
for
most
just
things
$2.
that
Only on
are
McDonald's, Wendy's,
seen
and
in a relationship as compromise are often things that aren't prioritized hierarchically properly.
They're
And
structured in an opinionated way in one's mental set, you could say.
I'd say that the only compromises that one truly is making in a relationship are ones that reflect that the relationship shouldn't be together, because the only compromises that are true compromises are things that would be compromising your integrity, your morals, your way, your direction, your dreams, your foundation. Anything else is pivotable. It's not. I mean, yeah, like you can. I understand what you're saying. If split the difference with something. Oh, someone wants yellow, someone wants blue. But at the end of the day, what's that really matter? I'm talking about things that
Well,
are
it's look,
important.
I guess I don't know, dude. Well, dude, I guess we'd have to. I don't know. What is a compromise, for example? Is that what? Is that,
I'm talking about things that are big.
Right.
I'm saying that at the end of the day, little things shouldn't matter enough to be really considered true compromises in relationships.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I was just talking about in general, dude. Like, what is a compromise? Because I mean, there's definitely gonna be a different like there's a different like annotation or meaning in a relationship sense, or like a path of direction or destiny or whatever you want to say. Because I'd say, dude, like, let's say, dude, it's like, dude, I want to like, for example, homie always wanted like Austin always coming over, but then he want to get home, dude. And it's like, dude, I mean, I don't want to drive you, but I'll give you $1. You can take the bus. It's like he got to make that compromise, otherwise, what is he gonna walk there or fucking, you know what I mean? But that's up to him to make that compromise. But I've noticed people have a tendency like when they're like imagining that they wanted that I'll drive them somewhere or this or that, and they get bummed out by the opportunity of a compromise that gets an equal and a beneficial
better
for
than
both.
nothing.
Yeah, right. But I don't know, dude. I mean, that's kind of like a compromise in my mind. You know what I mean? Like being like, oh, dude, I won't give you a ride, but I'll give you.
Yeah.
I see you negotiating.
To be honest,
there.
or right, but and I think I don't even know. I wouldn't even consider that a compromise. I would still.
I'd say you're negotiating out.
If anything, it'd be
If you want to come over, you're giving him a gift of saying, "Hey, I can't take you home, or I
Right.
don't want to take you home right now, but I can give you $1."
Right.
And
yeah.
like you're responsible for you as a human being to
Right.
to figure out your own way. If you're gonna come
Right.
over, you need to know how you're getting out of here.
Right.
But here's $1 to help with that. I don't consider
Right.
that a compromise, and
Right.
that for
I'd be gracious,
and
for
that
sure.
at the end of the day, what like that whether or not you take the bus or a Lamborghini from here
That's
to
up to you,
to
right? I mean, yeah. That's
yeah,
all I always tell
the-
people. I always say, that's like my fucking dude. I feel like a broken record sometimes. I'm always like, it's a free country. And then I'm like, dude, I swear, like I'm libertarian in heart, dude.
A
But
true compromise
I
would
got a
be
lot of left-
I'm choosing
liberal
not
type
to
tendencies
pursue
as
my
well.
dreams, and I'm choosing to stay home because I recognize that my wife wants alone time, and that I'm willing to give up my dreams to spend time with her, and I don't feel, and I'm doing it because I want to say yes, but I also deeply don't want to do that at all. I want to be out pursuing my dreams, and I'm choosing a life that I don't want. The moment that you say within yourself that
Trey,
I'm
turn it
choosing
down
a
just a
life
little bit,
that
please.
I don't want
Thank you.
is the moment that compromise is really happening.
you go,
That
like, one or two up,
having a
maybe.
blue wall versus a yellow wall to me is petty if that's a
it?
compromise.
What is it?
If having a blue wall versus a yellow wall is a compromise in
Oh,
your
right.
relationship,
But if you want to
you-
change
like-
the curtains, dude, go ahead, dude. Oh God, dude, I'm just cool if we got curtains. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fuck,
The-
that
the-
was
the-
fucking. Well, I don't want to get into fucking my personal life here on the Crack Shack podcast, but shit. That was the last lady. That was the last lady I was with. Freaking problem. She couldn't compromise. She wasn't grateful for this place, dude. This place is amazing. The Crack Shack here, amazing. I love it, dude. For $300 a month, dude, the Crack Shack is lit.
So that's an exact example of a person who wants a bougier lifestyle versus someone who's willing to compromise or choose
For
to
now,
to
dude, yeah, if I really
set
wanna get
up
there, too, to be
I
honest.
don't even like that word in that situation because compromise has a negative taste to it.
I don't think
You're-
compromise
like-
really has a negative taste to it. I mean,
I
it's
don't think
that.
so.
Well, that goes to connotation and annotation because every word has like
the-
a personal like how you
Well,
perceive it and like how like
If I
it's
compromise
generally
the structure,
societally like perceived. You know what I'm saying here?
what's it mean to compromise a structure?
To damage it,
Well, compromise the structure means you. Well, dude, I don't know. I would say, dude.
to adjustments.
Can we look up the definition
There's-
of
I would say,
Different
well,
definitions
yes.
of
If you're
compromise, I
saying like
believe.
in a sentence, like
Absolutely.
he compromised the structural integrity of the freaking building so
Yeah.
it collapsed. I would say.
Okay, so there's two different.
But what if they were trying to compromise
But
it on
they're-
purpose
they're-
to purposely demolition? And it goes back to like, is it good or
It-
bad?
you're
we
right.
we had this
It-
we had this
the-
me and Brandon were talking earlier, dude.
So-
and he's here with me. We can talk again about it, dude. I love this subject because it is a good one too, dude.
Absolutely.
But compromise
So it's
here,
for
I'm
the-
going to
for
give you the
people-
exact
okay.
definition first.
Let's pause here, ladies and gentlemen. We got compromise.
Exact
on it.
definition.
Exact.
Noun, an agreement or settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. As a verb, number 1, settle a dispute by mutual concession, or 2, accept standards that are
Yeah.
lower than is desirable.
So it's mutual though. Mutual makes it usually
Can
generally
we
good.
define concession?
Concession.
If I chop off your arm and I lose my
Yeah,
arm
dude. Wait,
out
is
of
this
it,
like the
that's-
concession stand, dude? That they got like fucking gummies and candies and shit, dude?
and
Hold on.
That's the compromise that we
I
made.
wanna
to
know what
settle
they
the
got.
a thing
dispute.
that
Doesn't
is
make
okay,
it
a thing
good.
that is granted, especially in response to demands. A thing that is conceded.
Hey, say it again, slower.
A thing that is granted, especially in response to demands.
a thing that is
It's grant-
conceded.
A thing that is granted in response to request or demand.
A thing
Demand.
that is
See,
conceded
demand
at
has
the
like
end.
a request has like a positive annotation.
No, a
but
thing conceded.
conceded.
Yes.
To a request or a demand, though, right?
Yes, a thing conceded to a request or demand.
I mean, yes, but I mean, does it sound better to say something is conceded to a request or something was conceded to a demand? Because if you're demanding something, you know, I would say personally, and this goes into morals and values, and this
something that is allowed or
for the
given
ladies
up.
and gentlemen, the subject that we were about to get into was whether or not things are good or bad, or whether or not it's the perspective. And like I would say, like connotation, annotation with different words, dude. I would say that freaking compromise is not really doesn't sound. It sounds like a good word to me, especially because it says like both parties agree like mutually, dude. I feel like that's generally a good thing, and it's not like a request is definitely like because it said request or demand, dude.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be a demand. It should be a request. It should never be a demand. But that gets into relationships and this and that, dude. Which I would like prefer if we had like specific episodes to go into that. Generally, we're just talking about generally whatever on this podcast here, but
I find that the subject of good and bad, it sheds more light on it to convert those words to selfish or selfless, and that it doesn't fit every definition of good and bad, but it helps give a better non-fairy tale foggish definition that can very much categorize things.
right.
But see,
I
a
love that,
definition
dude.
of
Oh,
selfish
man.
could be
Who
different
said
from
that
mine.
one?
Because to me, like, I personally think that anyone who eats animals is selfish. Because your body
Wow.
doesn't need that to survive. It doesn't. And we can get into all of that, but I'm not going to right now because I would definitely
Let's
be
say
for
that
another
plants
time.
had some kind of form of,
But there's also different
we
things.
couldn't even perceive
that
it.
I'm just using that because it's the first thing that popped into my head.
I know.
You know, but like,
That's what I'm
or
counting
I
it
think
with.
that people are selfish when they choose a life over their kid.
To me, what is selfish?
You know, but some people.
Can I get right into it with me?
You know, like there's different things, different ways that people think people are selfish.
Can I get right
yes.
into it with me? What would have been selfish? Like earlier at the store with that homeless guy or the guy with the sign that he was saying like anything helps, dude.
Yeah.
And I gave him a cookie, man. Gonna make me cry a little bit. And Trey bought me 2 cookies, dude. And I'm coming out of the store and I see him. He ain't got like, dude. I'm like that. Like it would have been selfish for me to keep both cookies. So I felt I had to give him one. And like I don't know.
Yeah, dude. It's like that's being selfless. That's the difference between like.
Yeah, I don't know. There's that one quote, dude. I don't know how it fucking goes word for word, but it's a good quote. It's like humility. You know, humility is like, and that people don't know the fucking what that word means, dude. I couldn't exactly give you like a definition on God, but I think it's essentially what this quote was. It's like humility is not thinking less of oneself. It's thinking of oneself less. And that shit's hard, dude. I was like, dude, I really want both these fucking cookies, but I was like, nigga, if I keep both these cookies, I'm fucking gonna feel bad at the end of the day, bro. This guy should have a cookie, bro. The snickerdoodle too, bro, man. I'm gonna get myself a little bit. Now I'm crying. Now I'm mad. Who knows? What the fuck I am.
Get out of here, bro.
That was very kind of you. I don't believe that you would have been a bad person for having chosen to reap the rewards.
Yeah,
that
I don't
you,
think so either.
But I feel as though.
But at the end of the day, I think if there was more of that, dude, I don't think there'd be so many people out there on the
Yeah,
street,
for real.
man. They don't need to be, man. That's
No.
fucked up, man. Especially not here in America either, dude. I mean, not to fucking say that America's better or this or that, but fucking A.
We claim to hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Yeah, but Americans are pieces of shit, man.
Yeah, kinda,
Wake up,
we kinda
people. On the Crack Shack.
We're not
If
very-
this
we're
is the
not
first
very-
time you're hearing it, you're going to hear it a lot, dude. Americans are a piece of shit. If you tune into the Crack Shack, you're
For
probably going to
real,
hear that. And I'm sorry, dude. It's just our history, but I know a lot of good Americans.
You cannot live in America and not be part of the top 1% of the of the world.
Practically.
Income. Well,
Yeah.
as far as
Well, I mean, dude, what is there probably now? Almost 8. Are we approaching 8 billion people on the planet now?
the
Probably got to be.
You want me to
three,
look it up?
Jamie.
yeah, 7.
Heather. We'll call her Heather. Dude, that's
That's
what Randy. That's
hilarious.
what dude
I
Randy.
remember that.
Yes, bro.
The,
Bro, we was joking. I don't think dude, I think it was flying right over Randy's head the other day. He was like,
I
What was
believe
that?
that.
well, I
looking
mean, he's
at?
drunk
How many
now.
what?
I mean,
Yeah.
shit. What?
How many what?
people on the planet.
How many people on the planet currently? What's the population?
7.837
We're
billion.
getting close to 8 billion. And it's gonna, it's only gonna fucking, well, I mean, look at it, it's just an exponential function here, man, pretty much.
Dude, when you type
But I
in
mean, it's
how
not gonna
many
cap
people-
out, dude, because it does kind of cap out a little bit, dude. What
When
do you
you-
think on that one? We're
Dog,
just
when
fucking
you
hopping
type
all
in
around
how
here on the
many
fact track,
people-
ladies and gentlemen.
One of the biggest threats to the world right now is depopulation of the world.
For sure, dude. I mean, overpopulation.
No, depopulation.
Depopulation? Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
we're-
like because it's
We
gonna
don't have enough people being born.
Well, yeah, and dude, and like countries like China, I don't know if this is true. I don't live in China, dude. I don't know if it's propaganda, but they only like allow like one child per like fucking family household now. I think, dude, because they're like, nigga, we got way too many people, y'all fucking too much, or something. I don't know, dude.
I think it's 2, but
It might be 2. You might. I don't know, dude. Like I said, I don't live in China.
So yes, that's in China, but and we can ask Heather to fact check that if we could.
But dude, who knows
But
what Google? You know what I'm
that-
saying? I like to try to get my shit at the source. I would love
Yeah.
to travel to China,
Yeah, let's
bro.
go to
They
China
have
right now.
Well, no,
rapidly
dude,
shifted.
if we
Wait.
could- Hey,
They've rapidly
Heather.
shifted from a 2-child to a 3-child policy.
Oh, 3-child. We can have. Oh my God, no, people. They're like, come on, boost the numbers. We need more workers, nigga.
One of
They're like
Elon's,
free workers, bro.
concerns for one of the greatest potential threats to humans right now is depopulation, because there aren't enough workers being born, and though automation's gonna quickly take over, there's still a gap in between that happening and people existing that are consumers, and because the
At the end of the day,
the
dude, if everything goes autonomous, right? Because there's a big push for like Elon or companies like Amazon, Walmart, this or that, whatever, you name it. There's a big push in the modern technological world that we live in to make things production-wise autonomous, or very simple. Not have to pay very many people when you can just buy a robot that will do it for you for way better than a fucking human can do it. So,
Cheaper.
how are people gonna make income when there's less and less jobs that are being that's what people always find. They're like, well, and I'm like, dude, well, you gotta do shit like the Crack Shack.
Absolutely. This is one form of income that will continue to be around, though AI has amazingly started to be able to create content where you can, within a few buttons, be able to have AI start generating very specific, detailed content in any person's voice.
Oh yeah.
You can have it create
the
websites
deepfakes, dude.
for
The
you.
deepfakes, dude. That's why I really try to like when we're looking anything up on Google, dude. I'll always try to take that shit with a grain of salt, even though it's on Google or whatever the fuck, dude. I mean, dude, honestly, dude. Even if it's something like nowadays, even if it's like a physical textbook, bro, sometimes it's gonna be sketchy. Like, dude, like in information is just fucking. It's just the age of misinformation. I guess that's maybe one thing you could get into if we want to get into that. Like that Trump was right about, dude. Fake news or whatever, dude. It's a real fucking thing.
Mockingbird media.
A quote that I love is that we are in an age that is drowning in knowledge and
Overflowing.
and starving for wisdom.
Yes, I like it, dude. Too much knowledge, but not enough wisdom. And I mean, and dude, that's what I would aspire this podcast to be, dude. I like it to be motivational or orientated, where people can listen in and gather some information from these podcasts and apply it or connect it into their own life somehow, and it might be helpful to them. Like, dude, like if anyone's ever been to an AA or NA meeting or whatever, dude, like. Most of the shit people say in there is like, God damn, bro, this is boring as shit. But dude, there might be like one
There's
thing.
like a gym.
There might be like a one thing that someone says that you're like, damn, bro, how did he say that? That was I never thought about it like that, bro. And it'd be like that sometimes. And I hope
real.
fucking
something like this.
yeah, dude. I hope something's clicking out there.
Yeah. I think we should end it though. It's like 50 minutes.
Well, dude, I mean, shit. Joe Rogan, that motherfucker goes for like 2 hours, bro. Are you saying? I mean, he be smoking too, like the whole time, dude. He popping drinks, bro. He probably be popping Molly and shit too, dude. I mean, Joe Rogan, dude. He I never done cocaine before. You know, Joe Rogan's done cocaine. Come on now, come on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. The man. Okay, listen. Anyone chime in here anytime, please. Don't leave me just like
So,
on this high horse here.
A statement you made earlier was how can people make money during the age of automation? And one of the major ways that I see for the transition is that, like, with my product that I'm developing is an
Right.
overhead automated drone with interchangeable tools that can be.
Let's give the
set up.
audience the pitch on this thing, because this is a cool invention, and yeah, give the audience a little pitch on this. What is it called? And
So this tool, the Do It, is designed to take care of any task that you can pre-automate or pre-set out tasks
Okay,
and
right now, do you want
parameters for, such as doing the dishes or vacuuming the floor or
so essentially, it's like a robotic arm, and you'd install like overhead tracks in your house,
a wire system.
or a wire, or
Yeah,
right.
it can be a
And
track.
it
can
would
be
be able to
tracks
run
for
it-
larger.
essentially just an arm that would be able to travel through your house and do daily tasks for you, essentially, like a butler, a robotic butler.
It's designed on a sleek wire system for the majority of residential units on larger scale for things like home aid for people with disability who need help moving, or in
Right.
commercial situations we do have tracks, but
A benevolent.
to keep it where
motion.
it's still sleek and non-invasive to your house, it's on an H-bar wire track and is
Right.
able to lower itself down like a claw machine on a slim wire to complete tasks above any
Do you find
local
that like fixed point like that, like for the what would you call that? For the I'm fucking word fishing
Do
here.
It?
For the
device?
for the how it moves, for the like way that how it moves, instead of having like a fixed point like the track or wire system, dude. Have you? I never really asked you this, so I'm just curious because I'm fucking curious, cat. Have you ever like thought of like doing anything that like a base and it would move with the base, or
I have.
or yeah. I
so-
was wondering about that.
So this is the question that holds back developers from being about 20 years in the future right now.
Well,
They-
dude, fuck, dude. If we had, anyone listening to the podcast wants to fucking donate fucking me and homeboy money, dude. Like, we might not have no degrees or nothing, but I guarantee you guys, you throw some money around with these boys right here in these mines at the Crack Shack, bro. You might find some fucking cool ass shit come out. That's all I'm saying. But anyways,
And you will be remembered.
yes,
And
you will be remembered, and you will be making big bank dollars back. I'm telling you, okay. Capital gain on investment, dude. guaranteed markability.
So the reason why I've chosen to go with a wire system above instead of choosing to create a base is, for one, it adds a lot of mechanical parts and sensors in order to be able to recognize its exact location when moving between tile to carpets and going over small bumps, while a wire system is designed to keep it in the exact height and position the entire time. And that when on the ground, things like a dog are more likely to be able to disrupt its action than being able to move.
the edge of this carpet, dude. Shit like that can fuck up. Depending on how it's like, I'm still looking for this word, dude. Like how it moves, dude. But I don't know. You could sum that up into one word: how it moves. Like how it's like motion of action, or something like that, dude. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I'm looking
action
for the word
of motion. It's action. It's action of motion. Because it's an action, right? How does it walk or does it roll? You know what I mean? Action
Right.
of motion.
So, the majority of these, because they are designed for different intents and purposes depending on the location and tasks, but the residential version, base version, is designed with rollers. It's also designed to either be able to be charged up and roll, or have a cord that rolls up and releases to. Getting into too much technical detail. It's designed to be able to switch out tools, to be able to complete tasks, and be either autonomously set to complete tasks like pick up a water bottle when it's been left out for more than 2 hours and untouched.
Would it just know how to do these tasks right off the bat, or would these be like programmed in by the user? I would assume, right?
I want to know. I'm sorry. No, I'll ask you later.
People who are part of the able world, our community, would be able to develop different tools that could be 3D printed and custom machined by these
like interchangeable heads or something
interchangeable
like that,
heads, and sell them on our makerspace,
Right.
our able space.
And you can have people design them and have it be like a community type.
Right, and either
often
put them
the
up
most
for
best.
free or sell them. And so this is the first way that you can make money. The second way is if you hold materials and
You want to join her?
the tech that is too difficult for it to manufacture on site, like circuit boards. Yeah, you can turn your garage into a warehouse manufacturing facility that can produce on site when someone orders anything around you in your local vicinity, have it produced, picked up, and delivered within hours.
Bro, I can't wait until they got like the with the camera tracking and with fucking debit cards and this and that, dude. Like, have you ever seen those stores? And like they have them in places, I think in like California and shit, where you just walk in, take stuff off the shelf, and you walk out and it charges your account for you, dude. I cannot wait until that's really fully implemented everywhere, dude. Because I don't know how many times I'm at Walmart when I'm standing in the self-checkout line, I'm like, God damn, look at this fucking sheet, go faster, dude.
So,
you know what I mean, though? But like, then I'm also like, oh, I'm one of the sheep too, dude, because I always fucking take forever.
to have a robotic arm work from a base, you have to have a heavy base that has to be able to be
something
charged.
like that lead something, dude. Or, dude, I mean, it'd probably be already pretty heavy depending on the
You've
battery.
now also required it to have batteries,
Right, dude,
and now you've also made
because if you fucking got the fixed point in the wire, you can have it run off the I see there.
Yep,
Okay.
that was the technical detail I was getting too much into.
Well, I mean, any investor
Need the
would
light.
probably want to fucking question all.
Absolutely.
They go in depth, bro. Fucking
The
that sound like Rick.
I need the light.
Like with the burp in there. That's funny.
it's also
I
one
can't see shit.
thing that we were working on is its ability to connect itself to doorknobs,
Striking.
open doors, release itself from its track, switch to the inside of the doorknob, use the door frame to close the door, and then reconnect to a wire system above in the next room over.
So it can kind of just like whoop-de-whoop up on there.
Spider jump from one room to another like that monkey.
I like that.
The that way you don't have to have 15 of these to take care of a house, and you don't have to be taking them off and resetting them up every 30 seconds.
How does the wires almost like a zip line in a way?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How do they fix to the wall or whatnot? It's like, is any screw gonna work, or like, is it gonna have to be? It's gonna be determinant on like what you're wanting the thing to do. Right?
So there are different customizable options that range from the simplest being for things like Able that runs with what's called the Garduino. It's a farm bot. It's able to take and manage plants in greenhouses.
Is this
and
already a thing?
yes.
Yeah, do they have like autonomous weeding devices?
Yeah, I've seen those. I just didn't know if Guardino was like a real thing. I was just making sure.
Yes, farm bot, and it's a they use a Garduino Uno. It's like an Arduino, but it's designed
like the
for
processor or what?
the
It's like a circuit board.
But the farm bot is very it's a very light moving product. It doesn't require very much weight behind it, so it could be set up with just a simple screw. But the if we were to take their software and put it into using the Able system, which that's open software for anyone. But the as far as the larger versions that are the standard versions, they have a mount that goes to the wall that distributes the weight between the surface area of the wall, and then it also has a rotating camera and mic that allows for 4 points of visual contact from any point, because this device isn't designed just to be for completing tasks. It's designed to give you peace of mind and security at night or when you're away from your house. You can use it with a taser connected to it, or it potentially we're looking to work with.
Dude, but I mean, and when it's got when you get into that realm, dude, you're gonna be really like moral and ethically, especially with whoever. I mean, I don't know. You're gonna do the coding too for it, because fucking you gotta make sure that your team or whatever is make sure they're coding for like nothing that's gonna be lethal, dude, because that's gonna get you in a whole realm of fuck.
So thank you for reminding me. This is not just an autonomous working drone. This can be remote controlled, piloted, and during tasings or things of greater nature, it would be left
and
up
it has to be overridden to manual.
Yep, or sent to the police, which was the other thing I was about to bring up.
Like someone like a uniform or a person authorized to
remote controlling it from
the
the police station or from their.
I like that. That's pretty clever, dude. That's pretty clever. I mean, fucking it, dude. I hope someone listens to this fucking shit and fucking comes to hand you a check for $10 million and says, get to work on this right now, dude, because there's so many applications you could have this for. So, I mean, lots of people, unfortunately, people don't really care about the elderly, and I know that was where your first application of this device would be. What did you call it again? You called it?
The Do It with a U with 2 dots over the U.
The Do It. You were saying
DUIT.
People in elderly homes,
yeah.
and such, and it's an unfortunate thing. A lot of people, when people get old, it's supposed to be you're supposed to take care of your parents when they get old, but a lot of times people end up in that's friggin' old people homes or what do they call them? Retirement homes or
nursing homes.
Nursing homes. Yeah. That's an unfortunate thing, but I mean, shit. That's also a good thing in some cases, but man. Yeah. No one wants to be left alone, but at the same time, dude, let's see if we can get our loved one a freaking cool ass. A Do It, dude. That thing would be cool, man. I would want one in my house. I'm not even old.
Pay $4,000 a month for being in a nursing home, or pay $1,000 and have one installed in your home and have it be able to connect to a little safety harness connected to you to help you stand up and move around.
The bounds that it can do is endless, literally.
For elderly who can't use smartphones or disabled, that's another thing. For
you
one,
could have teaching aspects of it. You could download lessons, and it could teach you this, or do homeschooling for your kids if you didn't want them to. Who knows, whatever. Dude, the bounds of this thing is endless. To do it, man. You can literally do it. I like the name for it that you gave it, dude.
Thank you. The other name for it is the Enabler.
The Enabler.
That was the N for the elderly and disabled. It would have an Atari-style joystick connected to it for those who can't use their hands or phones very well. It also has voice and gesture commands, so that if you wave your arm in the 3 times, it knows to come to you and bring you your water bottle.
You look at
or
the waiter and you're like, huh? And they're like, oh, bring the check.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the hand gestures.
So being able to train these with
I mean, it's literally endless, bro.
Yeah.
Like, literally, do it. It's the perfect fucking name. I love it.
the attachments or app attachments are designed to be an extension of your phone.
The names, bro. My God, dog. Come on, someone come give this man money right now, dude. I'm saying.
It's designed to make your phone effectively able to control an aspect of the real world. It's
Well, I mean, they have things like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the smart cameras,
lights.
Home cameras, or like these lights. I could connect them with my phone if I. I have to connect it through my Wi-Fi. They're not. These ones aren't Bluetooth here.
They even have smart ovens now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Which it's like
smart toilets.
Really, it's like my dad's like, he thinks it's really cool. He's like, dude, my dryer can connect to my phone. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, like, do you ever use it? And like, really, what's the utility of that? There's not much utility to that. Like. You can get your clothes warm before you come home, I guess. That's kind of cool. But do you ever use it? No, not really.
But with this device, you'd be able to turn on any...
You can have it be like know your schedule or you know what I mean? So it already knows you're coming home at 10, or it fucking knows your phone's like saying you're about to be home, so it's going to warm up your clothes.
And have it folded for you, all the ones that, and have your outfit laid out and dry pressed.
Have a nice steak vegan nachos ready for Boo.
Right? Exactly.
I'll be like, steak,
filet
mignon.
Thanks to this conversation, the Do It Now will look to intuitively, by watching your daily routine, develop a recommended list of, would you like this done at this time or when this happens?
Smart House?
Yo!
No,
go watch that movie. It's a Disney movie from like back in the day, back when we were like 10, 15 years old, bro. When we were like when we were kids. Mm-hmm. No, we were probably younger than 10 or 15. We were probably 10. It was called Smart House, and it's basically like this. There was this AI inside the house. This family like won this house, and there was an AI inside the house, and like she went fucking bonkers, dude. She went bonkers. Like it was like this design, like you're saying, everything like.
Dude,
basically down to the like she cleaned up the entire house. She made the food for them. She picked out their clothes. She folded everything. She did every single thing that you're talking about.
Like when you say she, it's like the house.
The house is a she.
Oh, okay.
It talked to you like she spoke to you.
I want something like that, but not that crazy. I just want like smart.
But like it was literally called Smart House, and it's like then she ended up taking over, and it was like fucking crazy, and they had to shut her down. But like you should watch that movie if you haven't watched it.
I did a long time ago.
I kind of want that Smart House.
I vaguely remember it, and I agree, 100%.
But you know what I mean? Like, dude, like smartphone walls or something, dude. Like, you could just like draw on the wall, like literally like Tony Stark, dude. Like in that.
It's coming.
Movie, you know? Yeah, dude. It's gotta be. They probably already got it, dude. They probably got it somewhere, dude.
They are
richest niggas in the world. Someone's got that shit right.
They say by 2025 that we should be down to a penny a chip.
Yo,
and that
grab my phone.
It'll be feasible to do things at that point like wallpaper that's electronic, so that you can touch screen. They say that we're moving into the age of glass. That because we're able to starting to be able to fold and flex glass in ways that are beyond what most people would expect glass to ever be able to, like pieces of paper. And because we're able to run electricity through such and use such as touchscreens and project through such, we're able to produce glass to be an extreme technological marvel that will revolutionize the future. We're moving toward the age of glass, and your walls will soon be electronic smart paper.
Yeah, do you ever wonder if we're gonna run out of? I mean, renewable energy, dude. There should be enough, right?
Oh, absolutely.
There's
There's
access to it, dude. I mean, we haven't really tapped into it that much.
everything is energy.
And if nothing else, then there's got to be the move for, I feel, to wrap this up on this podcast. I guess just this edition here, the first one, maybe officially, technically the third one, or the who knows. But to wrap it up on a positive note or whatnot, or a look towards the future, we'll call it. There's lots of energy. We don't need to be concerned about lack of energy for a while, I don't think, because we're not really tapped into it. And then if we're not tapping into the renewable energy, dude, I find the nuclear energy, as long as you're doing it safely and not retardedly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for lack of better words, dude, to be put it like boldly or bluntly, as long as you're not doing it stupidly, dude. You know Chernobyls or nothing, dude. Then it's actually a pretty viable source of fucking energy.
I have a feeling that the future of energy will come from the tides.
Yeah,
And
dude, yeah. Why is there so much, bro? The water fucking go in and out, dog. That's energy right there. We was looking at the other day, dude. We were like, look at all that energy, and it's fucking strong. Sometimes.
It's immense, and it doesn't go away, and it doesn't change based on the day.
Do you find that to be a freaking... I guess, dude, fucking, hey, I don't know how we're ever going to end this because I keep getting on more points, but this is the Crack Shack, dude. This is how we do it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, bro.
You might never reach the end of this podcast, to be honest, because does this podcast ever end? Well, you have to stick around and find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're downloading.
Is that like a perpetual motion? Almost like, or what do they call that? What do they call that device? What do they call that? Where it's like, dude, it almost generates its own energy.
So,
but energy, we all know, cannot be created or destroyed.
The Earth is spinning, and the sun and the moon have tidal locked the tides, where the tides stay where they are, and the Earth spins through the ocean that's elliptical. And as this happens...
It's almost like two different masses.
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's
it
like
is exactly two different masses.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like all the water or whatever, and the bonds, how everything's bonded together.
Imagine spinning two different things and having the inside thing being hard and the outside thing being
it's like
liquid.
It's like if we was in that fucking in the realm of like Avatar, dude, the last Airbender, dude, it was like the most powerful water bender, could like pick up the whole ocean of water and be like.
Yeah,
practically. I mean, it's a funny analogy, but I feel like it's a valid one.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. If they were to do that on each side and keep it in one direction the whole time, but the so to answer your question, the Earth is spinning and is slowly slowing down.
Slowly, very slowly.
Slowly slowing.
Slowly, because we don't have because it's got to slow down. I know it's got to slow down because of friction, right? I mean, and there's no friction really in space. So is it even slowing down?
Well,
really?
it is absolutely slowing down.
Have we measured that?
We have.
Yeah, that's
days are slowly becoming slower, and we in fact have to include a leap day it's a leap minute every so many years or so many leap years, because
it's like each day is actually is like 23 hours or something,
and
like
slowly getting less.
It's like
It just very minutely.
My boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I mean, unless you want to continue.
Oh, I'm always down, but I'm down to.
Well, I mean, dude, there'll always be further editions. You know, I'm glad to have you back on the podcast. This has been Jackson May. If you want to sign out, this has been Jackson May on the Crack Shack
and Brandon Pappas.
Hey, whoop whoop, what they do? Hey.